Hi there. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a island tour for my Animal Crossing island of Maçã. That means apple in Portuguese, and I'm going to show you this because I completely redid my old island that I was doing just recreationally, and I'm doing a food themed island. So first things first, let me just kind of show you the villagers I picked out, or my villagers that I have right now. I have Octavian, I have Tiffany, the bad girls club bunny. We have Charlize, who I can't stand. We have Bill. We have Cherry, who is probably going to be a permanent member of the island. Carlos, Sherb, Ketchup, and Tex. Yeah, the last three villagers I mentioned are probably going to be permanent, and we also have Rhonda as well. These are the first rounds of villagers that I have, and so because Cherry, Sherb, Ketchup, and Tex are kind of food themed, I'm going to show you the areas I've made for them. My island's still a very big work in progress, but because those villagers I think I'm going to keep, I started making little areas for them on the island. So I'm just going to kind of take you around and show you what I have done so far. A lot of the stuff might be subject to change, but we'll just see how I feel about it in the future. So first things first, we have Texas area, and it is like a Mexican food themed place with the cute little taco bus. I love this code. I love the little food truck designs, and I want to incorporate as many as I can on the island as possible. Then we move down to the beach, and there is this little stand with a little bit of margarita mix, so you can go on and get your drink on, I guess. But yeah, I just try to make this area kind of like laid back, and you like have like a bunch of menus around, and maybe just like some old school wood fire ovens, a lawn chair, surfboards, and like a mariachi outfit because I didn't really know what else to put. Clearly, like because his name's Tex, I got inspired by Tex-Mex food, like Tex. If you're in the U.S., you know what that is. But yes, his catchphrase is like picante, and he always talks about like spicy stuff. So I figured a Mexican restaurant theme would be good for him. Now we're moving up towards the museum. And I'm showing you this. It's not really done, but the idea is that once I get Tia up here, she can have her own little coffee shop or tea cafe area that will provide nourishment for all the people studying at the museum or grad students that are like locked in there. But yeah, I just have the basic floor there to kind of map out the area. And then we're going to go over across the river to what is Sherbs area now, I guess, but it's still a big work in progress. I also have some stuff. I have like no idea where I want to put all the items actually, but you guys will see that in a minute. First things first, I think maybe you guys can help me out with this. Not really issue I'm having, but I can't decide whether or not I want to keep Tiffany. If this was just like my normal island and didn't have a theme, I would keep Tiffany in a heartbeat because hello, look at her. Like, she's the most inappropriate Animal Crossing character I've ever seen, and I love it. She's clearly inspired by like a Playboy bunny type person and a lady of the night. And even as she's giving me this gift, she's giving me business shoes, and I can already tell you, I'm sure those are the shoes that her John left behind. And yeah, I think that just kind of confirms it. But the thing is, I thought if Tiffany stays, I could give her like some sort of bar or saloon type area. I don't know how age appropriate that is for Animal Crossing, but I thought it could be a really fun cowboy saloon type vibe. And I don't know if it really fits with the food theme, but maybe I can make it work. I don't know. But like, you guys let me know down in the comments below what you think about that. Yeah, so this next area, this is Sherbs ice cream place. Along the beach, we have another ice cream truck here. Again, all these codes I pretty much borrowed from the queue finder, but I love the food truck thing. I might switch out the curtains for the ones in the back, but basically I just have like a lot of pastel rainbow type furniture here. Sherb said happy pride. And yeah, I'm talking to him now. He's a real big cutie, and so his name actually refers to sherbet, like ice cream, so like that's the inspiration for the ice cream shop. But as you can tell, I really don't know in terms of layout where to put everything. I also try to decorate the dock like a picnic area. I don't have all the items that I want because this is still me pretty early playing the game. I'm not very far along. But I wanted to also like make it so it looks like there's a bunch of kids running around, and that maybe this could also be like a sort of playground area for them, and just have all like the fun, I don't know, like childhood vibes, I guess. I don't know. I also try to do a little bit of landscaping just in and around the houses for my builds. I really don't know what to put up there either. But yeah, so there's just like scattered toy boxes and everything else around. And don't mind me, I had to catch this butterfly real quick because I don't have it yet. And it was just really fitting that it was at by Sherbs' house and it was that same shade of blue. So yeah, I had to catch that real quick before, I show you guys the rest of my island. But now I'm moving up and heading up to kind of like just demonstrate how bare my island actually is. I think I'm only like a 3-star. So yeah, I'm broke AF, if you can tell by my 0 bells there in the corner. But I wanted to just demonstrate that I am working on building more ramps and stuff for the accessibility. And I really poured all my money into this one ramp this one day. Again, moving forward, there's also like some houses up here. Now these residents probably won't stay, but I didn't really have anywhere else to put them. I have Carlos here. I hate him so much. But then I have Rhonda, and I was really excited because I thought she wanted to move out. But no, she just wanted to give me some like wild anime classes. Like, again, this is one of those villagers where if it was my own island with just people coming and going to hang out and there wasn't a theme, I would keep Rhonda too, because she's like a goth rhino who believes in Bigfoot. Like, how alternative and internet-y can you get? Like, I love it. So just to show her some love, I gave her some pumpkins, like a pumpkin patch, and like set up some farm-ish type furniture here so she feels a little bit loved. But at the end of the day, I'm probably going to switch her out for somebody else. Her area would be the area I would think about using for Tiffany's hypothetical saloon if I were to keep her there. But there are some other villagers that I just feel like fit the food theme overall a whole lot better. I think Tex, like, even though I love him and I had him in previous islands, I think he's a little bit of a stretch for the food theme, and that's as far as I really want to go personally. I want to stick to, like, I don't know, I just want to make a cute, like, very aesthetic island like I see everybody else do on YouTube, But anyway, we're going to go to the other side of the island, and again, we're going to walk past some more rejected villagers. We have Octavian here. Again, normally I love him. I love cranky villagers, and I love that he is an octopus. I love his design. Had him in my old island, but he's not Zucker. I really, really want Zucker, and I don't want to compromise on that. Even though you could argue that he could have a food stand too, I really just want the takoyaki Zucker head to have like a full-on aesthetic. Oh yeah, I ran by my house. Don't look at that. We broke. It's not very cute. So we're just gonna move on ahead to other parts of the islands, and I can kind of tell you what I have in store for the shop area. I want to turn this into like a food court, like you would see it at a mall. But I don't know how city to go with it. I have the McDonald's stall there, and I'll probably add more like fast food places, but it's just hard to decorate with that random green patch all around the Nook shop. It's so annoying, because I'd like to have this area look a little bit more urban. Oh yeah, by the way, happy Pride. Showing off my flag for Pride Month. But anyway, like I was saying, I want to make it a little bit more city and make this next part that you guys are going to see be more woodsy and kind of whimsical and cottagecore. So this is where my 2 peppy villagers are. I have these little baby bear dolls everywhere to kind of reinforce like a cute forest vibe. This is Cherry's house, like the bear, and I basically made a pie shop for her with the limited furniture I have, but I still think it turned out really, really cute. I picked this pie for her because I didn't really know what else cherries kind of embody. I guess cherry candy too, but my first thought was pies. And I really like this setup. I like all the pastel pink. I like all the little baby furniture. I think it fits her personality. The only thing is that I really want to get meringue too. Like, she's my dreamy. And I know she gives straight up like bakery vibes. And so I didn't want it to compete with that. So maybe when I get meringue, I'll just have her be like a bread baker, or even just do like cakes and cupcakes and have more of a variety, and just have Cherry stick to strictly pies, because I think there's enough pie codes and designs up there to be, you know, more of a variety. But yeah, so this next part, I think I just kind of show you like, what am I doing? Oh geez. Okay, so this next part, I just kind of show off like the different ways you can access different parts around here. So that's like a bare area that I might turn into like a little picnic area. It had a gnome guarding it. Don't ask me why. But then you can also get out with this little well over here. Just so that if you didn't want to go straight forward, you could. Again, this is a conversation with Cherry. I really didn't plan on having her on my island, but I don't know. I know all Peppy dialogue's the same. Like all the dialogue for the different personalities is pretty much the same. But I really am growing to like her even more than I do Ketchup, which is such a taboo for me to say. Especially since I gave Ketchup this huge pizza restaurant because she was my first Dreamy that I really wanted, and she was one of the first villagers to show up on my island. But yeah, I just have a bunch of like design codes down here and really simple furnishings, but I really think this is my favorite themed restaurant on the island. It really pops off. I think that the garden furniture really matches like what an Italian restaurant would use anyway, and there's still enough like exposed area for me to go fishing if I really wanted to. But yeah, there's just cheese wheels, pizza ovens, different pizza hangout things in boxes and on the table. So yeah, this is what I did for Ketchup too. And this is just me walking forward to show that like this area does move in a circle, so there is a lot of movement, and I just feel like this area works the best on the whole island. Now I'm moving up towards like this bare foresty area. Ideally, when I decide to move more villagers in or move things around, I do want to keep this pretty foresty, but I want a villager like Maple up here so I can do like, you know, she can have a maple syrup farm and then like a pancake shop too. I think that would be really pretty and kind of fit with the woodsy cottagey theme. But this is like a little pathway I designed just for the in-between space. I'm still not sure what will go up here, probably just a bench or something, because this is actually the area that's going to lead down to my campsite. I have this little basic fishing rod here to kind of show like, you know, this is the activities you'd be doing while you're camping. Again, it's a very simple area, but I feel like the design codes really set it off. I'm just going to walk up here and then you kind of see where, like, I picture a family camping here. So I have like a dining table set and like a little pink blanket down where they can have like meals together and stuff, because again, this is like a food themed island. And I found some really cute design codes too. Like there's this little marshmallow design code that I put on a Zen cushion, and it looks like a marshmallow bag. And you know, this is cute because you guys can just sit and roast marshmallows together, which I think is the most important part of camping. I don't really camp, to be honest. I'm much more of a glamping queen, I guess. But I imagine that's what you would do when you're camping. And I did this little area. I don't know if I'm going to keep this, but I thought this would be like where the angsty teenager goes to hang out and sleep by themselves and underneath the stars. And like they don't want to like necessarily eat with everybody, but they'll order a pizza from Ketchup and just like munch on it by themselves. I don't know if that story makes sense to anybody else, but it makes sense to me, so I'm going with it, I guess. But yeah, this area is like, again, some stuff might change. I want to get like a cute camping sign to put there, but yeah, I don't know. This is just kind of like where I'm at so far with most of my builds. And then let's just go ahead and meet back at the entrance for an outro. So yeah, that was my island so far. Like I said, this is like my first Animal Crossing video. I wanted to keep it kind of casual. I'm hoping to do more like speed builds and stuff, or island tours in the future if you guys like this kind of format. I love Animal Crossing. I've been playing this game forever. Oh yeah, I also wanted to try to get a shot of me and Octavian for the outro. So I really work hard to try to like sit next to them and be cute. But I feel like there's this curse. Like none of my villagers ever want to sit with me and pose for pictures. Like they can't stand me, and it makes me so sad. But later on, I do try again to sit next to Octavian, and it actually like works out. So there you go. Look at that. We're best friends now, which is great. So yeah, Octavian will join me for the rest of this outro, I guess. Again, thank you so much for watching my videos. If you like this one, feel free to engage with it to let me know that you want more of Animal Crossing videos. You can do that by liking the video, commenting down below, sharing it with a friend, or subscribing to the channel. Please, please, please. That would help me out oh so much. If you want, you can follow my other social medias as well. They'll be down in the description below. And until then, thanks. Bye.